The reason for the safety bus to be here is for the student safety. We're here specifically to seek out vulnerable females and males, making sure that we take over some sort of parental help with them. If they are too drunk to look after themselves, we will take them to the alcohol treatment centre, which is an operation for both weeks of Threshers. That way they can be seen by medical staff, allowed time to sober up.
So we just got a call from some officers in town about some vulnerable females that they'd found on the floor on the way to the club. So we drove over, we talked to them and assessed the vulnerability. Then we put herself and some friends into the safety bus, and now we've just driven her to the alcohol treatment centre, the ATC, and now she's being treated as well as one of her other friends as well.
Students can be brought here from just being lost and vulnerable through to being unconscious from alcohol and or drugs. We see a variety of patients and each have their own particular needs.
Okay, you all set? They'll come over and check you over. They're going to check you both over, all right? Because you were in well in the back of the van. Obviously they'll check you over and make sure you're okay as well, all right? We're here specifically for the vulnerability. So if we do see a lone female, she may not be drunk, but she may be a student going back to halls. If she's travelling on her own, we're more than likely to pick her up and get her to where she wants to go.
To us personally, obviously we run this venue here. It's a very vital part of our kind of support network, I call it, the same as the police and the bobbies that work on the street. The student bus being made available to us this week is pretty much a godsend, because you have a lot of new students come to the city. We don't know where they live, they don't particularly know which halls they are in and stuff like that. So when these guys have a couple of drinks and they lose all their friends, because obviously we've got a massive establishment here, it's very easy for them to get detached from the group. When they feel a bit nervous or something like that and they come out and seek help from one of us, the best thing to do for us is just to call the student safety bus, hand them over to them, where there is then a police officer, one of the student representatives, and they then take them to their halls of residence.
I'm a parent myself, and I would like to think that someone's looking out for my son or daughter when they start university. And for many of them, it's the first time they've had the opportunity to leave the family home. So sometimes it all comes in rather quickly, and some can be easily led, and we're there to point them in the right direction and just make sure they get home safely.